Hello everyone, welcome to Twin Flames Embrace, and we are gonna be sharing with you a special reading, especially if you're going bananas on your twin flame journey. This reading is for you. It's gonna help you unlock a little bit of that stress of my twin flame is running away, not listening to me, etc, etc. And we'll be using the Affirmators Oracle deck and love and relationships. And this is a funny oracle deck. It's meant to bring some lightness into all this drama. So let's begin. We have the first card, Wholeness, and I'm gonna read the message. I am complete, whole, and filled with love. I have everything I need. If I ask or look for more, I'm ignoring the love and gifts that are already in my life. Instead, I'll be grateful and acknowledge that anything else would be extra icing. FYI, to whoever is listening, extra icing is totally welcome, as it's obviously the most delicious part on life's cake. And it's the perfect card to let you know that you are whole on yourself. You don't need your twin flame to be happy and fulfilling life, even though it's very juicy to share it with your twin flame, of course, but that's not the key lesson of this journey. So I feel like this is a very, very nice reminder. Especially if you're going through this, going bananas with your twin flame, not doing what you want, or answering your messages, or replying phone calls, etc., is to remember, like the card says, if you are placing all that focus on your twin flame, you're ignoring what you have now. And let's face it, people, your twin flame is another aspect of you. They are not separate from you. They are not this individual that has nothing to do with you. Spiritually speaking, they are one with you. So when you are focusing on them, you're ignoring yourself. You're not realizing what the situation is showing you. Maybe life is looking to have a deeper connection with you before you can have one with your twin flame, which is actually what tends to happen.
Because you are important.
Yeah, like, again, we said your twin flame is another aspect of you. But let's put a pin on that. Maybe it's a little abstract, you are not so sure what we are talking about, or you have absolutely never heard of twin flames and how this dynamic works, so that's okay, we got you. But think it of this way. Who is there when you wake up? You. Who is there when you go to bed? You.
Who is there when you make a failure?
You.
Who is there when you are great in something?
Yeah, exactly. Who is there when you sit to eat, cook, take a bath, take a stroll, go to work, etc, etc, etc? You. Now, you may not be feeling this because you haven't really been present or known how to be present with that part of you, and this is what this card is reminding you. That is about feeling whole onto yourself. And in that space is where you're actually gonna be meeting your twin flame, or better said, revealing your twin flame. This is just an experience that you are having. It's not written in stone. It's leading you somewhere. It's leading you to the relationship that you're having first with yourself. And this is rather new to most of us when we come to the twin flame journey. This is the first thing that everyone should be learning. FYI, I'm saving you years of struggle. It took me like 3 years to learn this one, so hopefully it doesn't take that long for you and you can actually enjoy being with your twin flame by your side faster than I did. But every journey is perfect, and this takes us perfectly to the next card, which is No Score Keeping. And it says, I cut ties with past conflicts and make my personal life a clean, shiny slate. Beginning this moment, everything is new. When an old grievance repeats itself in my head, I introduce it to my new head tenants, tolerance and equanimity. Then I give it its stupid t-shirt and records back and tell it to leave. And I find this card very interesting actually, because a lot of the times we see this in our twin flame community is everyone comes with their bag of upsets and wanna put that on their twin flame, and they start to keep scores. Oh, my twin flame did this, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, my twin flame didn't do this, so I'm gonna do it like this.
Like
and
also our clients.
yeah, exactly. And these power struggles don't function on the dynamic, on the twin flame dynamic, they actually backfire on you. Because again, your twin flame is another aspect of you. That means that you are trying to fuck yourself over when you start to when you start to keep scores in this way. It's never about them, it's never about you, it's about how you partner up as a team in your healing journey, because the twin flame journey is first and foremost a healing one. It's the opportunity that you have to go about your relationship with yourself, with life, with the world, and see what doesn't feel good about it and why.
Yeah.
There has to be something that led you to this place where you are not experiencing the romance that you would like, or the perfect job that you desire, or whatever it is that you desire to experience in life. So no more scorekeepings. That crap doesn't belong to your union, doesn't belong in your relationship with your twin flame. Actually, if you try to pull this one off, you're gonna start creating a lot of tension in the relationship with them. These are gonna push them away. We actually had that kind of argument. Oh, but you did this and you do that, and just like you're like two toddlers discussing over nothing without ever getting anywhere. So if your true desire is to be with them, it's important that you learn. It's a process that you learn to see the bigger picture. They are just triggering you, and even though it's quite counterintuitive, they are inviting you to look at something that wasn't feeling good already inside of you. There are many ways to go about that. We are going to share it at the end of the video, so stick with us. But it's about just replacing this chip with the stories that you've been telling yourself. And don't be surprised if you realize that your twin flame was just bringing some old crap from a previous relationship, whether with your parents or whoever, that was not resolved. So they are giving you the opportunity to resolve it. And this is something absolutely fantastic about the twin flame journey, is that you will start to realize that you stumble over and over and over again with the same stone, not because you're being dumb, but because you are seeking to recreate that situation until you finally find a solution and fix it and dissolve it, and no longer becomes a problem. And this is a new way of looking at what is going on in your relationships, and specifically in the twin flame dynamic. Your twin flame is not doing what they are doing. They are not triggering you because they don't know what to do with their lives, because they are bored, or because they are plain and simple beep. They are pointing you to something, like we were saying with the first card. And again, just because we cannot stress this point enough, it has to do with the relationship you have with yourself first. Until you're not open or willing to change this, do not expect your twin flame dynamic to change at all. This is 5-year experience talking through. Take it or leave it. And this takes us to the last card, which is giving, which I find rather interesting because she's holding a present through the looking glass of a mirror. And it says, I welcome the idea of give and take in my relationships, and I eagerly practice the give part. By giving freely, I discover just how fun giving really is. Giving my time, care, and attention to someone else actually gives me good feelings, which makes me want to give even more. Wait a sec, does this selflessness make me look selfish? Be honest. And I feel like this card is mostly talking to why are you giving so much attention to your twin flame? What is the intention behind it? Because a lot of the times, again, if you are looking at your twin flame as someone who's separate from you, as someone who's completely unrelated to you on the spiritual level, because this is again a spiritual journey, even if it sounds a little new or crazy or abstract, that's okay. There are still ways to get your head around it, take your time, and just inform yourself, basically.
We have also a super surprise on our website, www.twinflamesembrace.com, which would support you on
understanding the dynamic better, like for sure.
and it's
But
for free.
yes, it's for free, I'm gonna share with you a little bit on that. So why are you giving that time and attention to them? What are you seeking with that? And I have made that mistake at the very beginning as well. And there were people hopefully like actually telling me to me, but it took me a while to wrap my head around it. Like you're trying to get something from them. And the moment that you can realize what that is, the easier it will be for you to find ways to give that to yourself. Ta-da! And that's the key of this whole journey. Again, it boils back to you. Build a relationship, cultivate that relationship with you, and you will see your twin flame coming back to you. How you practice this, there's a million different venues that you can try. We highly encourage using the teachings of union and the mirror exercise because it's the most effective way to go about the journey and to actually see results in a much faster pace. But you can take your time and you can try whatever feels appropriate to you. You can go with a Ferrari on the highway or take it slower. It's up to you. So we told you that we had a special offer in our website, and it's our free twin flame guidebook coming together with your twin flame. You have all the basics of the dynamic. It's a great stepping stone for your first footsteps on this journey, especially if you are new to the dynamic and you have like absolutely no idea how to navigate this because everything you tried didn't function. And enjoy everything that the guidebook and of course this reading has to offer in helping you move forward in actually being together with your twin flame from a healthy standpoint. So go claim your guidebook. We'll see you next videos. Take care.